The commotion-causing couple Zoleka and Kagiso are back as the Zanas and the Patooties are tossed once more to unify the two lovebirds in how to ruin love. The Lobola. Kagiso is at the center of all of the ruckus this time around. You might be asking yourself, well, what did Kagiso actually do?
What have you done?
In true How to Ruin Love fashion, it cuts to a couple of days earlier and it becomes apparent that Kagiso has signed up for a Shark Tank-like reality TV show to get funding for his grocery delivery app. As we all recall from the first one, he's one of those tech guys. By its nature, the series starts off with its comical, chaos-induced signature-style opening where a black car cuts in front of a truck carrying a small herd of cows on a bridge in Johannesburg. The days leading up to the wedding will include the Lobola negotiation where his family will pay a ceremonial dowry to Zoleka's family, then the official traditional wedding, followed by the modern white wedding. However, due to Zoleka's celebrity status, this catches the attention of a streaming platform that wants to turn their wedding day into a reality special.
Kagiso waking up. Split screen. South Africa's favorite villain.
Which worries Kagiso because the intimate wedding they initially planned is starting to spiral out of control cost-wise. To make matters worse, the Zanas and the Patooties cannot get on equal standing because the Patooties are more traditional than they are, up until Zoleka's grandfather unexpectedly showed up during the meetup and demanded 11 cows. The bro Kagiso promises to deliver, which results in him turning to a loan shark known as Mbazo, who agrees to temporarily borrow him some cows just for him to return it within a given time frame. However, when he fails to do so, we are taken back to the opening scene. Picking up from Katlego's divorce from Stelo in the first one, she is now in her single and ready to mingle phase up until she runs into Stelo's new fiance who happens to share the same name as hers.
Katlego money. You know, Fitcat 2.0.
Then she started to just spiral out of control. It's only after she meets Luyolo, who is Zoleka's uncle, where I thought she was getting back to herself. However, along the way, it was just a repeat of how things ended up with Stelo. This is what got me questioning if she's going through some sort of existential crisis. And she definitely breaks away from the societal expectations for a woman her age who's expected to settle down. I feel like she's going through something deeper, or maybe I might be overthinking. Do let me know in the comment section down below because she's got me worried. Furthermore, the show explored the gender role trope as Aunt Doreen was one of the representatives for the Patooties during the negotiation proceedings. And this further extends over to Zoleka, who also tried to save face for Kagiso by secretly meddling in the payment of the Lobola, and it brought about a bigger discussion because Amo made a remark where he's like, the tables have turned. This is happening in real time right now. And unfortunately, Amahle could not join Zoleka this time around. Therefore, her American friend stepped in as her maid of honor. The actors who portray Zoleka and Kagiso, Sive Mabuya and Bohamweko, really nail it. They are at the center of the show. They make the show worth watching. I know that is the point of it all, but truly their acting is top tier and the chemistry between these two actors is just undeniable. They really sell it that they are in this relationship with all its ups and downs. And you can also see Sive enjoys playing Zoleka. Speaking of flaws, the Zanas this time around were the ones who had to face their own past traumas. Obviously, they have this appearance of being a well put together family. So to see them being vulnerable was actually just a reminder that all families have their own issues that they have to deal with. And then lastly, the only plot hole that I feel like needs to be addressed are the producers for the reality special, because you know they started out being involved. So I'm not entirely sure if Zoleka signed out of the deal or what was going on there. They never addressed it. It just left me with a question mark. Thank you so much for being here. If you're still watching up to this point, I'm so glad to have you guys here. I hope you had a great festive season. I hope this year we can grow and do more for this channel. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please do consider subscribing and do engage in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.